Hello, hello. So as y'all can see, my scalp is very dry. I just moisturized my scalp. I think it was Saturday. I go next week to get my hair washed and retwist. My scalp has been very dry. It's been very hot here. And it just seems like I moisturize it and 2 days later it's right back. I use very little on my scalp. If you look at my can't zoom in this. If you look at my what I use for products vids, you'll see that I use very little on my scalp. Like I use aloe vera gel to twist, and it's like a juice type gel, organic. This is what I use to moisturize my scalp, rose water. And I spray this on my scalp afterwards. So this has in it water, peppermint oil, and infused in coconut oil. And it's so hard trying to get these flakes out my scalp. I'm sorry for some of y'all like that, like flake and scalp. It's hard for me to kind of see what I'm doing with my head bent down. I can't wait till I go get my hair washed. But sad to say, probably like 2 days later, 3 days later, to be back to drying out and starting to flake up after I get it washed. I'll get that out in a bit. My scalp is so red. You see all them grays? It's so hard trying to get flakes out of locks without feeling like you pulling your locks out. That's the first ever dandruff scratching I did on camera. For some of y'all that may watch this that like dandruff scratching. I'm not the best because I'm doing this on my own. So I just wet my scalp and my roots. I can't put much of anything on my scalp, especially oils, because it causes me to produce more flakes. So that's why I have to be really light. And plus, I'm locked. So, people with locks can't use heavy products anyway, but they do oil their scalps, but I'm one that cannot oil my scalp because of it just caused me to produce more flakes, overproduction of sebum on my scalp. So that's why it's kind of hard for me to keep my scalp. Plus the climate that I live in is really hot now. And it just dries, it either make you more oily and it dries out my hair. And I use this even though it's infused with coconut oil, but it has water in it too. So it kind of dilutes it out. So you can use for topical use, yoga aroma spray. It's gluten and paraben free, pure plant-based, you know. And it's made with 100% pure essential oil infused with coconut oil. Nature's Truth is what this is called. And I got it from Sprouts. I'm not sure where else you can find it. They have several ones. I also have the lavender as well. And they also tell you how to refill. And they just say use water and the peppermint essential oil. So it's water first, peppermint essential oil, and then coconut oil. And arm spray. Yeah, so my scalp is not filled with a lot of products because that's bad news for me. So this is all I put on my scalp. And I do use, I use 2 types of shampoos. And I'm only, people who watch my lock videos know what products that I use, but for people who may come over from the dandruff scratching or scalp, you know, scratching, you could go back through my lock videos, some of my first lock videos, to see what I use on my hair and my scalp. And again, it's not heavy products because I don't want product buildup in my locks. I also, and I've been battling this for years. Sometimes it gets better and sometimes it gets worse. It seems like since I started my locks, it has flared back up badly. So I do use, I was using a carbon shampoo. I just got lazy and didn't order anymore, but I need to order some more. And I also found from Too Much Hair, that pre-cleanse. I want to order that too, but it won't be here in time for my retwist next week. I guess they're on vacation or something. They said if you order after July 2nd, it won't get processed until the 20-something. So, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe they're on vacation or something. That's the only thing that I could think of. So probably for my next retwist, I'll have it. And this stuff is very minty as well. This oil, I mean, you really feel wherever you spray, you really feel the menthol feeling. Also too, I don't scratch anymore because my scalp is real sensitive. And I think it was 2 retwists ago. What is this? May's retwist. I had scratched my scalp the day before I went for my retwist. And oh my gosh, my scalp was so sore. She went to wash my hair. You know how they scratch your scalp? It was torture. So you can see kind of my scalp is red. Like my scalp will turn red in a minute. It's not easy for my scalp to, it's not hard for my scalp to turn red and from scratching, even sometimes, like especially in the front. I would just go like this and a red sore spot will pop up. So I kind of be careful. But yeah, that my May retwist, oh my gosh, that wash was torture. And so I knew for my July retwist, if I was going to scratch up my scalp, do it like earlier in the week. I go get my hair done on Wednesdays. Every month on a Wednesday. And so I knew to do it like maybe 3 days before. So going to get my hair retwisted. And that worked. And then also what I do too, I don't know if I did it last month's retwist. I have this apple cider vinegar spray. It's for people who have scalp problems. It helps to lift up all of the flakes and dirt, you know what apple cider vinegar does for your scalp. It's a cleanser. And I showed that as well when I came back to YouTube, telling y'all, you know, showing y'all my lot journey or whatever. But again, I'm not going to rebuy that because I want to try that pre-cleanse that Too Much Hair uses that looks like it will break down, you know, because I have locks that look like it would break down a lot of the flakes that's stuck in my locks. And the shampoos that I use do a good job of cleansing my hair. So my scalp is actually clean when I get my hair done, but I am going to try that shampoo from Kirk Pros. For whatever reason, they don't have the carbon one. It's been saying sold out for a while now. So yeah. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna order the Kirk Pro. If that's a moisturizing shampoo, then I may. And just go back to the carbon one because that one was really good too. But I only used it once. And my bottles last me a long time. I only used not once. I used it till the end of it, so that lasted me a couple of months. But the menthol and the tea tree and all of that was in that. Oh my gosh, you can smell that stuff a mile away. Like when you first use it, me and my lactician, we was both like, whoa. It like went up her nose. That stuff is strong, but a lot of people that use it, and I can't remember the name of it. Again, if you go back to come back to my channel, the first video that I come back to, showing y'all my locks, introducing y'all to my new journey, which is my lock journey, you will see the carbon shampoo that I use. And I got that from I was recommended by that from another natural hair sister. That she locked a year or two before me, probably 2 years before me. And her scalp was acting up too. So I don't know what it is with locks and scalp acting up, but I could say it's not for my locks. I would say before I locked, I did kind of have it under control. But once I locked, it's trial and error with products. Like some of the products I can no longer use in my hair. And then she started off with, it's a natural lock gel, but it just was not for my scalp. It was causing my scalp to flake fast. And one thing about my scalp, once it flares up, it could take a really long time for it to get back to normal. And then, because of, a product I may use that my scalp didn't like, or shampoo that I use, anything can affect my scalp. But also the elements, whether it's really cold, whether it's hot. So I already knew I couldn't put oil on my scalp going into this. So that was something I didn't use. But again, any product that I could use, from a shampoo to that gel, and that had like a greasy feel to it. So I had to stop after a couple of retwists. I want to say after the first maybe 5 retwists, I stopped and I went to aloe vera gel. And then I found this organic aloe vera gel that was handmade from a company to use, and it's like a juice. It's in my refrigerator. I keep it refrigerated until I need it. Oh, that's my thing. But you can shake it up. It's like a juice, but it has some tackiness to it, like gelness to it. And I just put my essential oils in it in a jar and take it to her, and it does it doesn't flake up. It's just pure aloe vera from the plant that this company makes. And I got a big bottle of it. Not a huge bottle, but it's a big bottle, kind of like this size bottle. But yeah, and it actually does well for my retwist. Of course, it's not going to hold like a conventional gel or whatever, but it does hold my hair until I go to spray my scalp. Once I add anything wet to my hair, it's going to start to look like this. It doesn't matter. So that's why I say my retwist, or if I sweat. But as soon as I go to moisturize my scalp, because this is wet, the puffiness and everything is going to the afro at the roots is going to start, and there with the retwist. So, and this is just olive oil that I got from Damian Walter when I went to get my hair retwisted that one time when he was in LA. I normally don't use this. Why am I using that? I ain't even spray my hair. I also spray my hair with aloe vera, with rose water and aloe vera, but I'm about to try something else for my hair because this kind of don't work for me. So for my hair, I'm gonna be trying something else. And for my scalp, I'm gonna keep it with the rose water and the peppermint spray. But for right now, this is what I have to moisturize my locks because they dry. But I am going to try something else. And like I said, I keep my products light because I don't want buildup in my locks. That stuff is hell trying to get out when you have locks. And so far, so good because I do keep my products light. But the thing is that I have to find a product that don't cause. And I'm just spraying this on my hair. You can see that I'm not getting it close to my scalp. I have to find a product that is light but very moisturizing and don't cause buildup. So I've got some recommendations again from my natural hair friend who's locked about some things that she uses because she's the same way. She don't want buildup, but you also need something that's going to keep your hair kind of moisturized and not be dried out in the next day, you know, because I don't want to have to moisturize my hair every single day. I didn't have to do that when I was a loose natural because of the products that I used were very moisturizing from my leave-ins, my moisturizers, and my butters, you know. They kept my hair very moisturized, and I'm talking about for weeks, you know, because I would keep my hair pinned up. So I didn't have this issue with having to moisturize my hair every other day. But now that I'm locked and I can't use those type of products, it's just a pain in the butt to try to find products that will, you know, keep me moisturized heck for at least a week, you know. Maybe just spritz a little on there, but this is my hair. Again, it's hard to get the flakes out of the hair. And mostly where you see flakes at is that's gray hair. It ain't flakes. Like trust. That's all gray hair. I used to henna, but I'm scared to henna because that stuff takes a lot of rinses and conditioner to get out of your hair. But Damian Walter said I can henna still. My loctician here now said I could henna, but henna is like a sandy paste. And I know with my loose natural hair, I mean, it took, shoot, I think I would probably use like a half a bottle of conditioner because that's how you get it out, is just put conditioner in your hair and just keep rinsing and rinsing and rinsing and rinsing. And even sometimes then, it still all does not come out, and it'll come out over time as you continue to wash your hair. So I do not want that stuff stuck in my locks unless I just do like the front, like my roots are the front, and not do the rest of my hair, but I would want the rest of my hair done. I don't want it looking all orangey, because if you use true henna is like a reddish orange color. And so once it's what they call it, subsidized or whatever they call it, after a couple of days you'll start to see the true color of the henna. But anyway, this has been 25 minutes. I need to clean off my counter and my lap, because it's like flakes everywhere. But I hope you enjoyed this video and our little chat. And my wild hair, I go on the 17th to get my hair washed and retwisted. I've been going every 5 weeks now instead of 3 weeks. I've been stretching it because I haven't been working out. I kind of had to take a break from working out. So, yeah, so I've been able to stretch my retwist from 3 weeks to 5 weeks, just to kind of, you know, as I mature, see if I could go longer and longer without retwisting. So anyway, I don't want this to be 40 minutes. Y'all have a good week. Today is Monday. Enjoy the rest of your week. Don't forget to give me that thumbs up. Don't criticize me too bad. Dandruff scratches out there. I just thought, you know, I video record my, when I moisturize my hair and just have a little chit chat. But I thought, since I was scratching, you know, maybe some of y'all wanted to see. It's not the best. My first time doing it. So with that being said, again, give me that thumbs up, subscribe if you're not. I have great content, from cooking to sneakers to a few t-shirts, recipes, drinks, mukbangs, however you say it. So check me out, and peace.